What's up YouTube? In your face toast here. Today I'm going to show you the oil catch can that I've installed on my 2.4 liter Dodge Avenger. This is a 2009 Dodge Avenger with a 2.4 liter, and I just installed the oil catch can right here. I'll leave a link in the description to the oil catch can. I chose to attach it to the K&N air box right here. These are the lines right here. Let me open this up. So on the 2.4 liter Avenger, the PCV valve is right here. This is the line that goes into the intake for the oil. So this is actually a hard wire, hard rubber hose, and it goes down and behind the manifold where gets injected into the intake, right behind the intake in the manifold there. So what I did basically was I pulled this out and I ran, this is a half-inch hose. Half-inch hose, I mounted the oil catch can right to the airbox. I figured this was the best place to put it, so I put it right to the K&N airbox right here. And then the out right here, the right hose goes back down without touching the block or anything like that, without crimping. It's a nice smooth circular. It goes basically comes around and then it slowly curves right down into back here. So that's where that goes. These are nice and loose. They're not like crimped or tight or anything like that. So as the crankcase shoots the oil up, it's going to come up here, get dropped in the box, and then the clean air will go back down. So I'm going to go under and I'll show you exactly where it goes underneath. Alright, so we're underneath the car. There's the oil filter right here. So if you look right above it, I'll try and get it in here. Right up there, that's the line, right? That's the new hose that I put in for the PCV valve. So let's see if we can get a better picture on the other side. Okay, so if you don't have jacks or lift or a lot of auto experience and you're thinking about installing an oil catch can on the 2.4 liter, because of the way the PCV valve is very easy to access. So you could just take the cover off and run this hose, and it's very easy to access. But it's the line that's going, the return hose, that's a lot harder to get to. So if you don't have all that stuff and you're thinking about installing it, you can still do it. I just recommend something different. So this is the original hard wire hose that goes down, and like I said, it kind of looks like if it was attached right like that, it kind of goes down and that's where it meets up with the other one. What I would recommend is actually leaving this plugged in and just leaving this plugged in the bottom and just taking this half-inch adapter off. So that just pops off, and so does the other one on the bottom. Now this is a 3/8 hard rubber hose. The adapter is a half-inch adapter. This is a half-inch hose on it now. So what I would recommend actually is just like leaving this here and then running the clean air hose around the back and just having it a half-inch hose just go right onto this. So it will look similar to something like this. And I would just run this half-inch hose just around through the back, make sure you don't touch the headers because it'll get too hot, and just run it around and then just attach it right into over here. And that's if you're going to mount the catch can here. You could mount it pretty much anywhere. This is just the easiest location I found for what I was going to do, because I knew I was going to run the half-inch hose back down, because I have all the tools and equipment. But if you're not going to do that, I'd recommend probably doing something like that. It'll probably make it a little bit easier, and you could still fit the engine car cover on if you want that. So there you have it. I have the red oil catch can mounted right here to the K&N box, and the two new half-inch hoses, and they kind of go right into the cover like that. They're out of the way, they don't touch anything, they're above the radiator hose here, they're not touching the radiator cap, not touching anything here, and the one that goes behind the manifold is free from touching the block or anything like that. These do have a good temperature rating. Made sure I got good ones, but just in case, I don't want to burn the hose or anything. But yeah, so that's the oil catch can, the 2.4. I haven't really seen any videos on YouTube with a 2.4 liter catch can, so let me know what you guys think, and if you're going to be doing this, and if you have any questions, let me know in the comments below.